Hello everyone, this is Sneha Radhakrishnan from Tiwari MMC of Bansanga's SM Shetty College of Science, Commerce and Management Studies. On behalf of Department of Mass Media and Communication Skills, I hereby present episode 8 of Samachar Fortnightly. Now presenting the 8th Fortnightly, news from 15th of January to 31st of January. We celebrated Tripura, Manipur and Meghalaya Foundation Day on 21st, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Jayanti on 23rd, National Girl Child Day, Anti-Terrorism Day and International Education Day on 24th, National Voters Day and National Tourism Day on 25th, Republic Day on 26th, birth anniversary of Lala Lajpat Rai on 28th and Martyr Day or Shahid Divas on 30th January. Pope Francis urged that parents of LGBT children should not criticize them, but rather encourage them. He made unscripted remarks before his weekly audience about the challenges that parents encounter when raising children. Australia has announced $1 billion plan to safeguard the Great Barrier Reef from the effects of climate change in the hopes of keeping the huge network of corals on UNESCO's World Heritage List. According to geologists, Tonga's gigantic undersea volcanic eruption was so strong that it was documented all over the globe and generated a tsunami that swamped Pacific beaches from Japan to the United States. According to UNICEF, more than 616 million pupils are still affected by complete or partial school closures. Julian Assange, the founder of WikiLeaks, has been granted permission to appeal a decision to extradite him to the United States. According to a survey released, the world's 10th wealthiest men increased their wealth over the first 2 years of coronavirus epidemic as poverty and inequality rose. On the 125th anniversary of the renowned freedom fighter's birth, the Netaji Research Bureau presented former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe with the Netaji Award 2022. Zara Rutherford, 19, becomes the youngest pilot to fly around the world. The World Health Organization's Director General stated that the world can resolve the COVID-19 outbreak this year. Ministers have accused the BBC of failing to offer unbiased news in recent years, and the BBC has fought with Prime Minister Boris Johnson's cabinet. The BBC's funding will be frozen for 2 years, according to the opposition, which calls it cultural vandalism. According to an official release, the Department of Telecom has updated no objection certificate guidelines for the sale or rental of foreign roaming SIM cards to improve client safety. The change is intended to aid Indian tourists visiting other countries while also streamlining procedures in line with other licenses. Tourism numbers are not likely to return to pre-pandemic levels until at least 2024, according to the World Tourism Organization. The campus of Michigan and its attorneys announced a $490 million deal with hundreds of students and athletes who were sexually molested by a longtime university doctor. Pegasus has been suspected of being utilized by the Indian government for targeted monitoring in the nation. Kamal Khan, a veteran of NDTV and one of the top journalists of the country, passes away. Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel used Twitter to announce important policy initiatives, including a 5-day work week for government employees on the 73rd Republic Day. At the Republic Day ceremony, President Ramnath Kovind presented Assistant Sub-Inspector Babu Ram of the Jammu and Kashmir Police with the Ashok Chakra. Shivangi Singh, the country's first female Rafale fighter jet pilot, was among the Indian Air Force's tableau during the Republic Day parade. According to a new study by Transparency International, India's position increased 1 spot to 85 out of 180 nations in the Corruption Perception Index for 2021. But the country's democratic status remains a source of concern. Union Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari has proposed that vehicles carrying up to 8 people be required to have at least 6 airbags. Officials reported that on the night of Republic Day, the Delhi Metro inaugurated a specially decked train to commemorate India's 75th year of independence. Neeraj Chopra, India's Olympic gold medalist, has been awarded the Param Vishesh Seva Medal. Gangadhar Khadekar, who entered the sea from Padukere beach in Udupi at 7:50 am and finished by 1:25 pm, has established a new world record for swimming with his hands and legs bound. In the Arabian Sea, the Indian Navy's indigenously designed and controlled guided missile destroyer INS Kochi practiced alongside the Russian Federation Navy's, which is RUFN ship Admiral Tributes. Arvind Kejriwal, Delhi's Chief Minister, declares electric bus services to be public transportation. At India Gate in Delhi, a statue of liberation fighter Subhash Chandra Bose will be unveiled. At the Mrs. World 2022 pageant in Las Vegas, USA, Mrs. India Navdeep Kaur won the round for Best National Costume. After obtaining the title for Mrs. India World in 2021, Navdeep Kaur represented India on the world scene. Arvind Kejriwal declared Bhagwant Mann Aam Aadmi Party's chief ministerial candidate for Punjab. If elected, the Samajwadi Party would implement a pension program in the state, under which each beneficiary will receive $18,000 per year in financial support, according to the party president Akhilesh Yadav. Mumbai's iconic double-decker buses go electric, 900 to run in the city. Padma Awards 2022 recipients includes CDS General Bipin Rawat and Kalyan Singh for Padma Vibhushan, Gulab Nabi Azad, Sundar Pichai, Victor Banerjee, Cyrus Poonawalla and Satya Nadella for Padma Bhushan, and Sonu Nigam and Neeraj Chopra for Padma Shri. Tesla profited a record of $5.5 billion in 2021 because of increased demand for electric vehicles. But Elon Musk's business warned that supply chain issues would continue to hamper productions through 2022. The government has formally handed over Air India to the Tata Group. Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Google, and 5 other Google executives have been charged for violating the Copyright Act. Amazon has drawn the wrath of some Indian social media users for selling products that have images of the Indian flag, including garments and food items, with some claiming that doing so is an insult and a breach of the country's flag code. Gucci has been criticized for using live tigers in its advertising campaigns. According to Australian experts, a weird spinning object in the Milky Way has been identified that is unlike anything astronomers have ever seen. Legendary football player and coach Subhash Bhaumik passes away at the age of 72. Charanjit Singh, the captain of India's gold medal winning hockey team in the 1964 Tokyo Olympics, died. Brendan Taylor has been banned for 3.5 years by the International Cricket Council. After defeating Danielle Collins in the women's single final, world number 1 Ashley Barty won her maiden Australian Open Championship. Virat Kohli steps down as Test captain of India. With Virat Kohli stepping down as India's Test captain, Jasprit Bumrah has voiced his desire to lead the team. If given an opportunity, it will be an honor, Jasprit Bumrah said about captaining India. PV Sindhu defeated Malvika Bansod to win the Syed Modi International. Tennis ace of India, Sania Mirza, has stated that she intends to retire at the end of this season. Sania made the declaration after she and her Ukrainian partner Nadia Kichenok lost in the first round of the Australian Open's women double tournament. Actress Mauni Rai married her boyfriend Suresh Nambiar in Goa. Singer Chris Brown is being sued for rape by his claimed victim, who claims he drugged and assaulted her on a yacht at rap mogul Diddy's Florida residence. Amazon.com Inc. and Netflix Inc. are among the platforms partnering with Anushka Sharma's Indian production house Clean Slate Films to push out movies and web series worth about 4 billion rupees, which is $54 million. Bob Dylan sold his entire back library of recorded music as well as the rights to several potential fresh releases to Sony Music Entertainment. Rock Meatloaf died at the age of 74. Pandit Birju Maharaj, a Kathak icon, died at the age of 83 years by heart attack at his residence in Delhi. Goldfish may have short memory, but they may be able to operate fish tanks, according to research conducted by an Israeli university. A lady who crashed her automobile while driving on a frozen river in Canada has made international news for an odd reason. She took a photo while her car was sinking in the frigid water. Fearing a search, a Tihar jail inmate swallows his phone, which is eventually discovered owing to a stomach discomfort. Thank you so much. We will meet in our next fortnight on 15th of February. Till then, stay safe and stay home.